Oh, anyway, welcome to a Chatmigos Assemble emergency broadcast. We've got breaking news. Mostly, I'm here to do the intro and make sure that we shout Carl out at Ender Shadow for his very generous super chat on the last show that we didn't get a chance to read. We love you, Carl. We didn't want you to let that go. So, yeah. Otherwise, I think my job now is to introduce Cheney and Chumba, who will give you the actual breaking news. I'm just here for the sight gags, folks.
When you threw that, I was like, oh no, hopefully he doesn't knock anything down.
I'm a professional at throwing things over my shoulder. Don't worry.
In all fairness, you didn't hit anything. I was impressed. I'm like, he's probably done this several times already.
Well, it's also like one of those things, right, where it's like I always throw the figure, right?
Yep.
And then it's like, oh, the figure comes right back.
Whoa!
Wait, I didn't know you were a magician.
Yeah. I don't know how he did that. Yeah.
Want to see me do a disappearing trick?
Yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to take me out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Try it one more time.
Let's do it again.
Does he want to rape you? I don't even know.
Yeah.
No, leave me out. I'm gone.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Jay Shot.
Yeah. All right. So we just wanted to read Carl's super chat. Thank you so much, Carl. So, all right, guys. I'm Cheney. Oh, wait. No.
That would have been the best if it was just for
right.
that.
Just hop right back on. Just want to make sure that super chat got read. That's all.
Yeah.
No, there's some breaking news right now. There's some breaking news. And we got to talk about it. We got to.
We have to.
We have to. Yeah.
We have to.
So let me share the screen right now.
So this happened during the end of our stream. We just Tanashi decided to just upload something, which I don't think anyone was expecting. I know I wasn't. Yep.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Which one does the chat want us to talk about first?
I mean, it's at this rate, we're gonna get to them anyways.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll just go with the first one then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So, out of nowhere, going up the same time as it's gonna go up 1st of July, right? Ayanami, and it's the classic outfit.
Which is wild.
I mean, for them to do Evangelion is already a big thing for me. They've never done these before. They've never done the pilots. But to do the original ones, that's more of a shock, in all honesty. Because normally most companies tackle the modern films, the modern designs and everything. So I get it, because it's the one that you want to highlight and showcase. But did not expect this.
We got the Wrestling Hound with a very generous super chat. He says, "These are my dream figures for Scooby, now Ava."
I know. It's your year, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, dude. He's
Also, Hound, no excuse now. I don't want to hear any excuses in the voice chat. Any excuses. Don't be garbage.
Yes.
These look great. I love that they come with their own unique pedestals. I'm going to call them pedestals these days because
from here on out
now. From here on out, they call them pedestals.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call them what they call them. But this looks wicked. I don't know. It came out of nowhere. It looks fantastic. It's got, they show it's got the, some solid articulation there too, which honestly isn't even necessary because they are pilots. What surprised me is the amount of faceplates they come with. I know we've talked about this, how recently like Bandai have been loading their SH figure arts with faceplates. Like in comparison to say even Figma. Like Figma is actually held back a lot these days.
It seems like the normal count is like around 5. Like
four or five.
Yeah.
4 or 5. Four feels almost minimal for a regular SH figure these days. So 5, 4 or 5 is usually the average, but they loaded this one up.
Oh, we got Ernie in the chat.
What?
The Fallen Fet, $100 video game rupees. Thanks, Ernie.
I love that. Cheers, Ernie, for watching.
Yes, thank you.
What's the emergency? Are you not looking at the screen, Ernie?
No, those
Yes.
are Evangelion figures. We have Taco
Evangeline.
Boy with a very generous super chat. Thank you so much, Taco.
Thank you.
The world revolves around Hound. We're just
Nah,
side characters.
we're not even side characters, dude.
No.
We're those bit players.
Mhm.
But yeah, 6 facial expressions, all solid ones too. I know some people are like, oh, it's mainly her eyes, and I'm like, if you know Ray Anami, she doesn't really.
Yeah, wait till the next figure. We're gonna
Plus,
talk
that's
about.
pretty much where expressions go. Maybe DLC faces, who knows? But this looks great.
The articulation is crazy too.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Which is a little surprise. Again, like surprising. Like it looks great. The fact that she can pose like that and look natural doing it, that's a solid.
Absolutely.
That's a solid. They're taking notes from like their body chan. And which is, you'd think that's what they would do with it. But no. You're gonna get?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? This is a instant, just like Cyclops, an instant.
Instant. Day one. That's they're all coming out the same day too. They're all going for pre-order on the same day. She's a November release too.
Yes.
So it's like I'm wondering now, how long have they had these? You know what I mean?
Says, if you like this figure, hit that thumbs up. Thanks, Ernie.
Totally, dude. Cheers, Ernie. But there's the first of this lineup. Any thoughts on her, Cheney?
This looks great. I mean, it's shocking. Number one, I didn't see this coming. Like just like Cyclops, I did not see this coming.
No.
That had came out of left field. If you would have asked me yesterday, hey, you think the figure arts are going to do Evangelion? I'd have been like, yeah, right. No, it's highly
they'll do the units, but not as SH figures. They already do the units, and they're like,
no, that's what I'm talking
spirits.
about. SH figure arts characters,
pilots? I don't even want to get excited, but I know that we've only got the 2 pilots now. But could we finally get
Shinji?
Not just Shinji.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say. I'm not even going to say in case it's going to be Jinx. But for the people in the chat that have watched Evangelion,
she would probably come with the penguin, I would imagine.
Oh, pen. But we can finally get an articulated version.
Yeah, that would be
bonkers.
I would love that. That would be
please.
Like that would be a desk figure for me. Like it would sit here probably all the time.
I've got a lot of desk figures, so these ones are definitely desk figures at this point. But that would be so cool to finally have that,
Yeah, no, this looks great. This looks killer, man. I love the pedestal as well.
That's very unique to it. It's very appropriate for the character.
I would use this actually.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, these ones are going to be used for sure. Oh, I could put the Evangelion unit behind. Damn it! See, now it's like cool. Now with this, I'm gonna have to purchase. Yeah. No. I hate it.
There's like more things being like, okay, maybe I don't need that other thing now. Like this is where it's at. These faceplates are beautiful though. They came out great.
They look good. They've got her expressions. That surprise one where she's looking partially down.
Yes.
Is a good one.
Yep. Yeah. It's great.
I bet they just want the monies.
This one, though. Yeah. Holy cow.
Oh, mate. I'm just thinking now, too. It's like, all right, this is the original anime version. That's awesome. We've got movie versions to do. If they gave me the eye patch jacket version,
that would be cool.
Over, bro. Over. But yeah, again, the fact that these are based on the original one is actually what's surprising to me.
Yeah, I would have thought it would have been on the more recent one.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Like everyone does mainly. Everyone does that one.
Even the way the hair is set up
that's what I mean, dude. This whole thing is a winner, man.
Like
they nailed these.
Yeah,
look at that.
I wonder how long they've been working on these.
I don't know, but
like it looks like the artwork. It's insane.
That's why. Plus, like hitting natural poses is actually way more difficult for figures to do because of obviously the range. this one, it's again, they were definitely looking at how they do their body chans for these ones, which is again smart because that's essentially what those are for, right? Yeah, it's hitting the poses. Her expressions are all there too. It's got her attitude.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, look at this.
Those expressions, dude. The bottom left.
That's the one right there.
All attitude. All attitude. Yeah, these are great. Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. But I know it's like we got these two. Make Shinji. No
please,
one has made.
For the love of God, please make Shinji. Oh, Oof. Oof says school uniforms and casual clothes would be cool.
It'd be great. Later. Give me
after Shinji. Yeah.
Give me the Shinji pilot because no one has done that.
Yeah.
The statues, sure, but come on.
Not in like Figma didn't do it.
No. They did a Gendo before they did a Shinji.
Yeah, I was just say they made his dad, but they didn't make, my goodness.
But
this is I have to get this.
Yeah. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid. This out of nowhere.
Stupidly awesome.
I love it. They go up July 1st. That's crazy.
The one where she's pointing and yelling is so great. I love that one. Then the one underneath that one is great too. So if they made that faceplate, they have to be making it Shinji.
That's why.
You know what I mean? Like
it's
like you wouldn't include that faceplate without her having someone to be
exact. Well, I mean, she gets annoyed at Rei.
Yeah, but not.
Yeah, there's a specific expression for Shinji.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've got the prices for these.
Okay,
their retail, 8,800 yen Japan. That's including their Japan tax.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 8,000 without it. But if you buy at places like Nin Nin and Hobby Genki, they tend to give it's like 10 to 15% off of that price. So if we want to do some math right now, some conversion, let me try that.
Mario, if you want to hop in, the link is in the chat, sir, or the group chat. If you can hop on.
All right. So after conversion, this is just a loose conversion, $55. $55. Ray's out November. Oscar's out December.
That's great. And then
both retail release as well, by the way.
And Shinji in January, right?
Dude, please. But yeah, I mean, we've had so many versions of these too from a number of companies, like Reveltech in their Fräulein line. Figma's made them several times. So has Reveltech actually, but they're all different outfits too. I don't know if we've ever gotten the original anime versions. Again, it's been there's been so many versions of them that I don't recall if they've done the original anime versions. But
what year did the anime come out?
It's 90s, bro.
I know it was like 94, 95,
something like that. Yeah, it was maybe 97, maybe 90, 95.
95. Okay, that's what I thought. So 30 years ago.
That's bonkers. Is this maybe it's for the anniversary?
That would make sense, and that would make sense why they're in
because the first
costumes.
episode. Yeah, the first episode aired October of 95 in Japan. Okay. So it's like, okay, should have been Shinji.
To be to be fair though, like these look great. I really do want to see a Shinji though. That would be amazing.
Yeah,
Shinji
that would complete it.
And somebody else that we mentioned, but
yeah, I don't want to jinx it. Come on, fingers crossed, please. Please. Whatever version they want to do of it. Don't care.
Dude, within the last few days, like I've gotten more text messages and DMs from people about Bandai announcements than I have in a long time. It's wild, just because of what they've showed off. Like
it seems like they know what people are wanting and they're just doing it at this point. And I know there's still, nitpicks and complaints in regards to those, but mate, don't care. Just don't even care at this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to base it off the artwork? Yeah. Give it to me. Just inject me with it, please.
Ernie says, is she from Robotech?
Absolutely. No. Just say yes. It's easy to say yes.
Yes, Ernie.
Yes, dude,
yes.
Absolutely. She's the lead. She's great.
the lead in Robotech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man, this is awesome.
That expression right there, killer.
Yeah.
Killer. But yeah, they could do school versions if they wanted.
That would be awesome.
They could do casual versions. That's the problem. Like, we see this and our imaginations kind of
start to go
all over the exactly. Like, and then we have to remind ourselves, hey, let's focus on what they're actually showing, and just hope that these sell well enough for them to be like, hey, let's do more, or hopefully they have more planned.
Like I said, if it wasn't for
the expressions that Asuka has.
Yes, the expressions that she has, I would say, like, if that one on the bottom left wasn't there, I'd be like, this might be it. Like, that might be, they're just gonna drop these ones and call it a day. But I hate to even say it, but I just don't see that without, like, I don't see them doing that without that.
Extension parts dedicated. Okay, extension. I'm looking at the accessories. 5 interchangeable hands, 5 interchangeable faces, but it's 5 because it's 5 in addition to the original.
Right.
So it's 6, but that's same as Ray.
Yeah. Okay. These are insane.
On Asuka, one of the accessories says extension parts for supports. I don't know what that is. But Ray doesn't have it. So I'm wondering what that is. I don't care.
Maybe it's it's a piece for the pedestal.
A logo on the sides. The reason why it's classic. The logo on the side says Evangelion 30th anniversary. So that's what it is for. Now give us a Shinji.
Yes, please.
Boom.
What up?
Let us see your thoughts, buddy.
Dude, this is crazy.
Right?
This is nuts, man. Oh my god, dude.
This definitely calls for an emergency broadcast.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh my god, dude, I've been waiting since I can remember, since existing, dude, for a proper Eva Girls figures. You know what I mean? Like, we got some in the past, but
sure,
we've had a few. They weren't good. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess maybe for the time, but they were more like semi-articulated statues. You know what I mean?
The Figmas were solid. They were solid.
They were okay. If you could get them. I missed on those, and I was never able to get them.
What puts these above is it's simple, but it's that waist hinge automatically elevates what you can do, how you can pose the figures automatically.
Yep.
Which is kind of silly. Like, you'd think, because most of them, like the Figma ones, it's only the diaphragm cut and it would go straight into the legs, right?
Dude, they nailed the look.
Yeah.
Right?
The classic, just the expressions. Oh my god.
It's 30th anniversary. This makes sense.
God, 30 years.
I know.
Wow.
No. Thinking back, I was like, should I have been watching that as a kid?
No.
I really shouldn't. No, but I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched much worse things then, but still. This is... You're getting, Mario, aren't you?
Dude. Okay. Day one. I didn't even see this.
Yeah, it's both. But that's why it's like, give me the Shinji.
Oh, you didn't see this one yet, Mario?
No, I just saw the Asuka.
You saw Asuka? Okay.
I texted Chamba immediately. I was like, ah. Then
he said day one. I was like, yeah. Instant. The pedestal is good. That base.
Yeah, the base is a nice touch.
Yeah, it's got that translucent plastic. It'd be great to light up from underneath.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at the expressions though, Mario. These are amazing.
Yeah. Very, very accurate to like iconic scenes, you know? Like that kind of shocked look that she has. Iconic.
You'd like it's weird because like Rey's not very expressive, so you'd think why would she need that many expressions? But it's all in the eyes.
Yeah, and a slight smirk, you know.
Ernie, the Fallen Fett member for 10 years. Okay, shower's done. See you tomorrow on the Fallen Fett Chronicles.
Yeah.
Everybody go catch that tomorrow.
I like how he puts that actual information.
Yeah, shower's done, guys. He had to shower because he was so excited about the announcement. Yeah. He had to take a cold shower.
It was a shower stream.
Right. Yep.
Look at the loadout though. Solid.
Yeah.
What's the price on this?
55-ish.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Done.
And it might be less if you get them from like Hobby Genki and Ninin because they tend to have like 10% off. That's usually they'll have that discounted price. So if you're buying this import, you can get for cheaper.
I think maybe it'll be, you know, obviously day one pre-order, but then you think that because like SHF has been popping up on Amazon sometimes for super cheap.
True.
I don't know if these would probably sell out.
I mean, they'll be on Amazon Japan without a doubt. Amazon people often forget about Amazon Japan. Their prices are amazing sometimes, if you can get them. Of course.
I would expect these to sell out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, November, December release. November's for Rey, December's for Asuka.
January, hopefully Shinji. You
know. Fingers crossed, Shinji, because they'll be the first. They'll be the first
ones to do it, man.
It'd be.
How could they not? Like,
even if these two are the only ones, I'm still gonna get. Don't get me wrong, but mate, somebody just make a Shinji. I don't know why you haven't. He's the main character.
No one's ever made a Shinji, huh?
Not
articulated.
Did we get the Microman one? I don't even remember anymore. Well, Medicom did the Real Action Heroes, the 1/6 scale. They've done Shinji there.
Yeah.
Pilot version.
Misato before?
Uniform. Never.
Never.
You said her name. You've cursed.
Did I? No.
Yeah, I'm just.
No.
That's why I didn't. None of us spoke her name because I don't want to curse it on accident.
Well, I mean,
I know.
Dude, SHF has been just. They're like, oh, you like this property? Here's like 5, and they cram it down our throats.
I hope this is the case, but this is for the 30th anniversary. I went to the actual Tamashi page, and they have the 30th anniversary logo. So I'm wondering if this is like, hey, because it's 30th anniversary, we're only gonna do these. But I'm like, why would you waste it, mate? Just give us as many as you can.
Well, think about this. What other line did they debut with more than just one figure, right?
And then stop.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy because for JoJo they dropped 6. Like here's all the JoJos.
They showed 6, but to me that's not. Again, unless the pre-order's up, you ain't real.
Yeah,
you can show me prototypes all day. You're not real.
That's true.
Yeah,
but they could do so much. They could do them in their plug suits, and they could do them in their school uniforms. You know. Throw a pen as an accessory.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, pen.
Yes.
Or an articulated pen. That'd be great.
That would be articulated accessory. God. Even if not, I don't even care. Just the fact that if they make it, that's more than enough too. But yeah, there's plenty of options they can go with this, but we'll see. But the fact that these are gonna go for pre-order, they're real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, prototypes mean nothing because we've been disappointed too many times in the past with that.
Wicket W. Warwick. The list can go on and on.
And it's coming out this year. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying, it's like, how long have they had these?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of like what they're doing. It's like no teaser, just here you go. Here's the announcement. The pre-order's in a week.
Yep.
And it's coming out in a few months.
That's the wild part. It's like, yeah, no teasers at all. I'm like, I'm not even gonna give you hints.
Yeah.
That we're gonna do this.
I love it.
We got a very generous super chat from Hound. He says, "I'll be buying 2 of Ray and Asuka. They are peak."
Yes.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep. 2 of each. 1 in box.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be a max order for me. 3 of each.
I don't need a 3. Well, the price is really good.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why I'm like,
Because like, how much were the Figmas? Like at least 100, right? 90 to 100?
yeah. They did come with their actual cockpit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I wouldn't have space to display a whole cockpit either, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that these come. They're simple like that. It's
Mhm.
you don't have the cockpit piece, so
You
it's
got
like
the base. The base is dope.
yes, the base looks really cool, and I think I'll display them with the
Yeah.
base.
I'm gonna
Yeah, me
display them
too.
with the bases for sure.
Mhm.
I already know where I'm gonna put them right there. But out of nowhere.
Yeah, completely out of left field. Very similar to what they showed off on Sunday too. I did not see that coming at all.
To me, it was a Monday, so it was like waking up in
Yeah.
the morning. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah,
What a way to start a week.
yeah. Did we want
And
to
then
comment
now
on
this-
that real quick?
What are we talking about? Cyclops?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's comment on that, please.
You pre-ordering that one?
Dude. Doubles.
Yeah.
Doubles.
I might. I don't even know, dude. This will be a pocket fig.
Oh, dude. Big time. This is I couldn't believe this.
Dude, I honestly, when I saw this, I thought it was like, you know how people do mock-ups?
One of those
of-
AI garbage,
Yeah, or something
right?
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I was like, great,
Yeah.
thanks. I mean, this looks too good
Yeah.
to be true. And then I
Yeah,
saw
exactly. It's like cool.
it was Instamashi, and I was like, oh
Wait a
my
second.
God. It looks great. I know, dude, we can't have nice things for like longer
No.
than 12 hours.
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
It was 15 minutes.
20
People were
yeah.
automatically like, "What's
Come on.
this? What's that?" It's like, yeah, dude,
It was,
get out of the room, get out of the chat room.
Let's just enjoy it for a little
Nah,
bit,
we're
dude.
not allowed
I
to,
never
dude.
thought I'd see the day where SHF would be doing, like, I mean, you can kind of say, I know this is Gamerverse, but you could say this is comic, right?
This is comic.
uh-huh.
I never
is
thought
comic,
I'd see
yeah.
the day.
No.
And
Yeah, I was-
then everyone's saying, he's too. I'm like, dude, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
I don't care, man. He looks so good.
The
Yeah,
thing
no, I
about
was-
in regards to the scale stuff too, where it's like he's not gonna fit. I'm like, that's not the figures, bro. That's your problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's your problem.
yeah.
So
So I have a theory, right? Let's say, I mean, who knows? Maybe he could be 165 millimeters. I know they listed 145.
140, 45. Yeah.
140.
It's
okay.
always a pro. It's 145, but it's always a prox. By the way, 145. He's 145.
And
Goku's
so
145.
I think
Here, bring it back up. 145.
This is a 145. I've got a comment
Including
right
the
here.
hair?
Also, I don't know, but the thing is, this guy's also listed as 145. Most
Huh.
of the Kamen Riders are listed as 145 millimeters. So I know people like, he's so small. I'm like, okay. All right, that's cool.
yeah. I just
Yeah.
I hope this is not another Sagat fiasco. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I actually took down my SHF Street Fighter figures. I'm gonna repurpose that shelf, and I was messing with Sagat, and I'm like, oh man, this thing didn't age well. This is not even after
Not
the
it.
mods. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
not good. But I'm thinking, so if he's short, then maybe they're making it's intentional because they're gonna do a Juggernaut or the Sentinel, and it has
Mario,
to
what are you
stare.
using your brain for? What is that? It's not allowed here. We're not allowed to think that.
And you know what, man? If it's a slow burn, and if they release, 3 figures in this line a year or whatever, dude, I've been waiting 25 years or whatever for this. Bring it on, baby. And it could be its own standalone. I mean, you'll still be able to if you want to mix it up with like the bigger Marvel Legends,
Sure.
you could do that. That's fine. I have zero complaints, man. This guy looks great. Even the thong's got me, dude. I love
Yeah.
it.
You know what's crazy about the thong piece? You don't notice it there, right? Not really. Like it's
Nuh-uh.
for articulation purposes. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like once you have it in hand and you're posing, you're not going to be like, oh, but he's got a thong on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why does it look like that to me? Why is he looking at me like that?
Man, no, I too, like you, Mario, I never thought that they were ever going to do comic versions of Marvel characters ever, let alone MVC versions of like easily my favorite versions of the Marvel characters. Like, oh my God, like it, like this is like, okay, like Cyclops is cool. Obviously my jam is Wolverine, but what it means in a whole, you know what I mean?
Yes.
What it means in a whole, like
Yeah.
what it's bringing to the table in a whole is just got me super duper excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. This is great. I can't believe it. I never thought I would see this day. And then a couple days later, it's like, and you get Evangelion too. How about that? And I'm like,
oh yeah, dude.
We're just midweek and already we've got this. Like, what? Slow down, dude.
Don't
slow down, but don't. Slow down, but
keep
don't.
it
right?
coming, baby. Just all over me. Let's go. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready.
The reason this one in particular got me like really keen for whatever's happening next is the fact that they can capture the style just with this photo alone. I was like, if they can do this with him, if they tackle every other character the same way they tackled him, it's over. For like, they got me.
Yeah,
they got me with every release for this Gamerverse thing at this point.
Yep. Yeah, and the
So,
fact that they nailed these poses, it not only does it show off like the figure, but it shows that okay, whoever's taking these pictures and posing them, you're a fan. You know what's up.
I think the whole thing, I think they're all fans of this at this point too.
Well, that's like the major like thing behind this specific photo alone is like they all hit X poses in the game. Like all the X-Men characters an X pose. So it's like whoever is working on this, they're having fun. Like this tells me they're having fun doing their job, and it's amazing to me. I'm so excited, if you will.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
I want Psylocke.
Dude, that's immediately what I thought.
Yeah, I want Psylocke.
Because I know we got Hasbro coming out, but
it's cool. It's cool.
Fine.
Yeah,
This overshadowed it, and I'm like, do I need those now? I could wait.
That's true.
Rogue and
yes.
I SHF was never even in my thought of like somebody that would do this, right? So
Same.
I kind of settled for Hasbro, and I'm like, okay, if they do it, that'd still be a dream, but I know they wouldn't nail it like how they nailed this, right? So
they'll do good. They'll do quite good. Like that Wolverine. Fantastic. I think they did a banger job. They did a banger job. Yeah.
It looks great, but it like this, dude, it jumped right out of the game. Like this is so good. And again, I agree with you, Cheney. This is my favorite version of like Marvel characters.
Yep.
That whole
growing
art
up, that's what it was to me. This is my reference. Like the illustrations from these games is my reference in my brain for Marvel. Like the best version of Marvel in my brain are the way Capcom illustrated them.
Yeah.
So dude, it's like, and this photo, I'm like, they know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. Let me ask you this.
They know what they're going for.
Let me ask you this. So they showed off Cyclops, and I say it's Gamerverse, right?
Yeah.
Is there any like Marvel branding on here? Because what if the next release is not a Marvel character? What if it's like Jin or something?
Well, Gamerverse is technically
Gamerverse is a Marvel thing.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Damn,
Marvel.
there goes my theory. Because I would love if they did the Capcom
but
characters.
God,
who's to say they can't just go, all right, we're not doing. I know people like, oh, this is not compatible with the Street Fighter figures they released before. And it's like, yeah, that was Street Fighter 5. Show me a Street Fighter 5 design that appeared in these games. They didn't exist then. If they were to restart it, cool. I'm fine if they don't though. If this is just Marvel Gamerverse, take my money. Here's my wallet.
I'm gonna die if by the end of the week they're like, here's Capcom versus line. I'm just like,
or like, just Capcom champion. It's like whatever. It's just Capcom.
Yeah.
SHV got Capcom. It's like cool. I guess I know what I'm doing now.
They're gonna bring old Cheney back. Threes.
Yeah.
Buying threes of everything.
Right. His standard lock. Yeah, no.
just thought, I'm like, well, I can buy another Ryu and another Chun-Li. That's
Yeah.
gonna happen. Oh.
But again, it's going to be appropriate for this.
Mhm.
So
I would be fine with that. I would.
Yeah,
be,
I don't care.
I would be fine starting over in just
Not a
this line.
problem.
If I
Not a
knew
problem.
for sure that they were gonna like fill out the roster,
Yeah.
even just X-Men. Well, I would want Capcom. I would be fine dropping like 2 other lines that I collect now just
Yeah.
to fill that out.
I wouldn't
'Cause
even have
it's
to
what I
drop
wanted,
many
you
lines. I wouldn't even have to drop. It's just like I would slow down on every other thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just hold off a little bit. But yeah, this
Dude,
is
this might sound crazy, but I'd probably drop a couple waifu lines to collect this.
yeah, that's
No,
easy.
that
That's a
makes
no-brainer.
sense.
Like I'll
Yeah.
just be more selective.
Yep.
Even more so than I already am. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's not a
Probably
problem.
Snail Shell would be the only one, and it would be
Mhm.
like picking.
And even then, I'm
choosing.
just picking and choosing.
Yeah, cherry picking for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah.
But no, this is the excitement, and that's the problem. Like just showing this and this alone, you're just like, our brains are just kind of.
Dude, my
wandering off
brain
to see-
didn't register when I saw the picture with the SH Figure Arts logo at first. I was all, what? Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Again,
whoa,
it's like
whoa.
it's like Mario said. It's like, is this just one of those AI images that people do all the
Uh-huh.
time when they include
Yeah, like
the
those
SH
Dragon Ball
Figure Arts
figures
logo?
and-
Yeah, and I'm like, those
Yeah.
are all garbage. Like you're looking like that shoulder's bending. It doesn't even make sense. Like,
Yeah.
nah, this ain't real.
Do we
then
think
you
this
get
guy's
it.
going to move as well as we are hoping?
It looks like it.
I think their goal is to try and achieve
The poses from the game.
the poses from the game, and in the end, that's all I'm after. That's all
Yeah.
I'm ever after. Is like make the character pose like the character should.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it. No less, no more. If you do more, cool, but no less. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah. And it looks like he's hitting all the poses that I would need him to.
Mhm.
they're doing it.
This
That
right
that
here.
one alone, I was just like,
This right here, dude.
Yeah, that's it. He's going to be displayed like that on my shelf.
Oh yeah.
Well, which one? Because you'll have a few, maybe.
Well,
I mean, Chain will
that
have a
one,
few. It's like
and
one
then
will
I'll
pose
have the
this
one
way.
on my
Yeah.
desk to play with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So-
I
And then
hear
one
you
in the
there.
closet just mint on
Just
card.
as a backup.
Yeah.
But-
I was.
These aren't priced crazy.
Do they have the prices out?
Yeah,
This
yeah. I'm
one's
on the I'm on the
7,700, right?
Really?
Let me check again.
Oh man.
So he's 9,000 yen minus
okay.
the Japan sales tax. So if you buy it from like Genki and whatnot, he's 62, 63, 64, something like that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
fine
killer.
with- Yeah, that's again like give me already. It's why isn't it an event? Why isn't it in my hand already?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
I'm right there.
Why
with
is
you.
July 1st
Ray-
is
Yeah.
going to be rough.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It is, but again, there's a lot of avenues to acquire these things these days,
Mm-hmm.
which makes things a little bit easier, I suppose.
Yeah.
But you don't
I mean,
also want to
so
spread it
far-
out.
For July 1st, there's 3 figures that are day 1 pre-order, right?
Yes.
2 Eva
Uh-huh.
Girls and Cyclops. However, it's probably doubles. You know what I mean?
Also, they don't just release 3 items at a time. We're talking
Oh, yeah.
Bandai here. We still have the rest of the week. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. I'm like, I'll be like, oh, tomorrow we're gonna show something else. The next day we'll show something else too.
Yeah. Pletho has a good question. Who do you most want them to announce next for Marvel?
Oh, I think we all know who I want.
Waifu?
I want to see them do well. I mean, dude, I have 3 top of mind. Rogue,
Okay.
Rogue for sure because
Yep.
I love that style. Psylocke, but she might be on the bottom 3 because we have Hasbro. But I want to see them do a Wolverine. I'm super curious to see how they're going to tackle that.
Yes.
What about you, Chiney? Which 3?
Wolverine,
Yeah.
Rogue. And this is tough. This one's like it. I definitely want Rogue, and I do want Psylocke, but a little bit more than Psylocke. And it's kind of a deep cut, so it's wishful thinking. I would love to see them do Spiral
Oh man.
Oh,
because you
they
get
know
like
how to
the
handle
squiggly
multiple arms. I'm telling you that
Yes,
right now.
Yeah.
They know
no,
how to
I know.
handle
I
that.
bought
Yeah,
figures from them before
Yeah,
with
yeah,
multiple
yeah.
arms, so it's like, dude, that would be a dream come true.
Kaiju number 9 has multiple arms.
Yeah, they would crush it.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And that was it. The guy from the Kiniku Men line.
Yeah.
He had
Oh,
six
yeah.
arms.
He had 6 arms. The way they handled that was actually genius.
It worked out really well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Spiral will be easy because she's got thinner limbs.
Mm-hmm. And the swap out pieces alone. Like, I think Rogue obviously is definitely number 2 to Wolverine because we really haven't gotten a solid Rogue in the 90s costume figure. And if SHF does a Rogue, like, that will be probably the definitive Rogue for me. Like, now I know other people will have different tastes, which is fine. But for me, it would be like, this is it right here. This is what I wanted forever. A Rogue that can pose, you know?
Smiling face.
Smiling face. You got it, dude. You got it.
Yeah.
She might have the kissing one too.
The kissy face.
That.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would be great too. Yeah.
That'd
The accessories alone would be
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. I just
3 though, as far as 3 goes, Wolverine, I want to see them do, because again, if they're nailing this, Wolverine just doing that,
It'd be a chunky boy.
oh, I can't wait. He'll be a shorter boy too, which is great because he's gonna
That's
be
fine with me.
he's as wide as he is tall.
Yep.
Second character, it's either Psylocke or Rogue. I'll take any. It's a flip of a coin at this point. Don't care. As a third, I want Cable.
Oh,
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Cable. Because to me, that Cable, I'm like, there's Cable right there. There's Cable right there. That'd be dope. But again, give me any character, bloody. From the Marvel versions, give me their version of Captain America.
Spider-Man would be so
The
good too.
Spider-Man and Venom, I want.
oh, for sure.
It's just
Blue Venom, baby. Yeah.
Blue Venom, but the Spidey that can crouch like that.
Yeah, where he's like down. Yeah.
That's all they have to do. If you show a photo of Spider-Man doing that, it's like sold already.
Yep.
Multiples.
Money.
Multiples.
There you go.
Yeah. Easy.
Rockets Blastoise says Sabretooth, and I forgot about Sabretooth because that Sabretooth looks so good. So imagine
Because we're forgetting like X-Men Children of the Atom stuff. Omega Red,
dude.
Colossus.
Omega Reds.
Oh, Colossus would be fantastic.
Colossus.
Silver Samurai looks so good in that game.
Because it's very specific to the style. And that's the thing. If they're capturing the style, it's going to look amazing. That's basically all we're after as far as like, the artwork. It's nailing it. I love it. Never would have thought.
I was saying that my displays are predominantly just going to be Street Fighter and X-Men figures. Like they already are, but even more now. Like
I have one X-Men figure right now.
Wow.
Was that the one I gave you?
The Nightcrawler that you gifted me.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, have I just been waiting this whole time for this? Maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be your Jim Lee Cyclops or Jim Lee Cyclops.
Nah, to me, it's Capcom's. It's Capcom's, baby. I know Jim Lee's like they based it up to Jim Lee, but they added this certain flair to it that just.
That's what's so great about that is like they took what was existing and like made it their own in a way.
It went through a filter.
I mean? Yep. Oh, 100%.
Because their Magneto, it's Jim Lee's Magneto just cranked up though.
All the way. Yeah, all the way.
And it's like, the poses, everything. The way they draw his diaphragm, that's fully Jim Lee, but they just cranked that up.
How could I forget Storm? That is my favorite Storm
too. Yeah.
Oh my
Blackheart. This again, you can name every single one, and I'm like, I want them all. I want Sentinel. Capcom Sentinel is the one that I want.
That's the.
It's a big guy.
Yeah,
it's a big one. So, just
give
it.
I hope they go deep with this line.
I do too.
Whatever I got to do to make that happen. If I got to buy 3 of these things each, I'm
fine. Well, hey, you can get on one of the Cyclops. Put a soft goods jacket on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say because there was like right out the gate, it was like I think almost everybody in like the toy community that I follow and whatnot posted a story about this, commented about it. Like everybody was
the toy community as well, dude.
No, I know.
Again, I was telling you on Twitter, gaming people who aren't collectors were posting these.
Yeah, and there is a huge fighting game community.
They're all on board. Basically, like, oh, cool, look at that, they're doing it.
Dude, I think this might be one of their highest performing posts too. It's got over 41,000 likes.
That's what Machi was saying earlier.
Yeah.
He was saying most of the time it's like, they average a few thousand, but this has, as far as their reach goes, the most in a long time.
Yeah,
So,
that's a good sign.
It'd be real interesting. I mean, we would never know, but it'd be interesting to see the numbers on July 1st to see what kind of sales they do. Yeah.
It's going to be a horrible day, isn't it?
It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough with this tacked on with the Ava girls.
And who else knows what?
Yeah, and what else they announced by the end of the week.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's Wednesday here, so technically they got like 2 days to advertise stuff still.
Do we know what time it goes up?
Usually it's commonly like it's 4 p.m. my time, so it's 4 p.m. Japan time, so it's in the AMs maybe for you guys.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually like those like Nin and Genki, they'll put like placeholder pages which you can then put like hit for notification so that when they do go up you'll get notified for it. So I would recommend to do that if that's going to be a thing.
There's a lot of times too, like in the night, like I'll miss it.
They'll also do it
in
by
the
the
morning.
way. They'll redo it.
And I'll check in the morning and it'll pop up and I'm all right, cool, got it locked in. I'm good now.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of us talking in our group chats about like it's up, like I'm sure we're not going to be like, all right, got mine. I'm not going to say anything about it. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of people going, all right, here it is. It's there. It's gone. Oh no. Yeah, this is huge. This is huge. And it's crazy because it's like we just have this little glimpse into what it is. It's like, okay, here's Cyclops. Where is this going to go?
And that's the problem. It's like the potential is there that the next few could either increase that excitement more or be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
can't see him do it. Yeah.
I can't see them announcing a next figure, and I would be like, I feel like anything that they announce, from this line would be great, dude. I was talking to Machu earlier and just kind of daydreaming if they were to release or announce Capcom side of things, dude. Give me a Tron Bond. Tron Bond would be dope.
My number one.
Give me a Jill Valentine. What are you talking
about? That's my number
that was
one.
Number two for me.
Yeah,
that's my number one.
And then Jill.
Give me a Captain Commando, dude.
I want that MVC Jill Valentine more than like anything else, and I think it's probably because it's so unlikely.
Yeah, there's too many hoops for that one. People don't understand it. How many?
I would die if they announced that at the end of the week. I'd just be all,
who could do it?
My God.
Bandai could do it. SHF could.
Of course,
broker that.
Bandai,
for sure.
If there's any company that could try to make it happen, it would be them. They're big enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They're big enough to do that. So, but yeah, this is exciting.
Very exciting. Very.
We're also forgetting it's like, sure, this is Cyclops from those specific games, but Gamerverse is such a big branch.
It's a broad,
dude. Rivals.
Yeah.
The upcoming Tokon game.
Oh, well, dude,
this is Gamerverse.
That's Gamerverse. Yeah, dude. Spider-Man. We can finally get actual Sony PlayStation Spider-Man. A whole range of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gamerverse they could do so much. Although I think right now they're probably focusing on just this subset of games.
That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they're just focused in on this and this alone, and then they kind of branch out after they've kind of filled
after
the roster out.
After you filled your gap, Because just give me all of if they make every single one that appeared in those games from the Marvel side, I'm getting all of them. I won't double up on every single one of them, but
no,
I'm getting all of them without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
That there's too much excitement for it.
Yeah, far too much.
I think the timing is good too because last year we had the Capcom Collection game come out, and then recently Capcom Collection 2 just came out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's weird because there's a lot of, like Chamba was saying, the fighting game community has grown exponentially in the last 3 or 4 years. Mm-hmm. It's bigger than it's ever been in a long time.
Didn't they just have Evo or some sort of tournament?
Evo's happening August.
Is it August? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did
the
EVA
one in
Japan.
Japan.
Too. Yeah, EVA Japan is the thing too.
Dude,
And
yeah.
they've got
I mean,
Capcom tournament. Capcom
dude,
Cup.
even I earlier this year just dusted off the controller and started playing
There you
some
go.
of these games, and I'm like, oh my god. So I've been following a lot of like the creators online, some of these pro gamers and stuff, and I'm like, dude, this is huge, and it's been around forever, but it seems like
Oh yeah, it's getting bigger and
back.
bigger every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm going to Evo in Vegas. It's the weekend after Comic-Con.
Oh man.
And it's it's bigger than ever. Like Evo every year always increases in size and stuff, and it's a really fun time.
Yeah.
It's a really fun time. Yeah.
I bet.
Like I don't even play video games, and I'm just like, you can't help but watch and get excited. Do you know what I mean? So it's good.
It's so much fun, like when you watch someone who's like really good and like you have like kind of like the gist of what they're doing, and you're like,
And they're
oh
like,
my
they're
God.
really good.
Yeah,
they're
you just
really good. Yeah.
Insanely
you just
good.
chained all that together. Like I started playing ranked on Street Fighter 6, and like I'd win a few, and then someone would be in there that just destroy me, and then I'd win a few, and I'd forgot because I used to play Street Fighter 4 a lot, and it's like that's the only way you can get good is like playing in those matches where
there's no
finally
improving.
got the blister is turned into the callus again on the thumb, so that means I have to play again.
Nice.
Well, they won't get it these days because they use the pads. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Dude, the hitbox.
Oh, there you go. Look at
Oh
that.
wow, look at that.
I was like, if I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna just learn this.
What's crazy about the hitbox? I was like, back in the day when I used to play games on the computer with my brother, he would have the control pad. I would be on the keyboard and I'm like, it's essentially gotten back to the keyboard, except obviously it's way more sensitive. It's softer buttons and stuff. But I'm like, it's essentially the same format as that. It's wild.
Yeah. They said to practice this before like committing. They're like, just practice on your keyboard.
Yep.
So, but it's a whole different game, man. Just moving alone is like, I'm like, what am I doing with this? But it's
video games has erupted. So this is again like this was talked about on Twitter with a lot of video game stuff, and artists are like, this is so non-figure collectors are excited about this and about the possibility of what this could mean.
Oh, it's very exciting.
It gets down the line.
If this does like really well, Capcom, or I mean, like people would notice, right? Like Capcom would notice.
No. They could convince Capcom, like, hey, look.
Okay.
Absolutely. And plus, we don't even know what the talking is.
We have no idea what's going on.
As far as like license goes, people think it's easy and it's quick, mate. They don't understand how long processes can take just to acquire something.
Yeah, like for all we know, this could have been in the works for like years.
Yeah.
All right, let's take the Demon Slayer line that they're doing. You don't know how long it took them just to get that license. So, everyone was talking about Jujutsu Kaisen, right? Where Jujutsu Kaisen? Yeah, they were working out a contract for that. It's that simple. They can't show something if it's not official.
Yeah.
We can't even talk. We can't even mention about. We can't even mention them. You know what I mean?
Rumored was the same thing happened with Naruto too. It was contract or licensing issues, and then it came back stronger than ever. So
we were like, we don't know how long this took.
No clue.
And we don't know what's going to happen as far as like them doing a Capcom side, which I know everyone would want, which would be great. But I'm just thankful we got this. The fact that we have this, I'm like, cool, dude.
Yeah, I'm happy with what we have here. So
cool.
You know, it would, going back to the whole size thing, right? So let's say it is smaller and it can't mix in well with, your Jada or your Storm Arena.
It won't.
Then they could dominate that side too, because then you'd have to rebuy your Street Fighter figures
to
fit the scale.
I would rather do that, especially if they're nailing the style.
Yeah,
I would too.
Oh yeah, to get the specific like
absolutely like
versions,
why wouldn't I?
Yeah,
it's like oh cool, you're forcing my hand to buy a Ryu that looks like the artwork. Oh no,
a Ryu that I always wanted. Okay.
Oh no. Oh, you want me to buy Capcom figures? No, my poor wallet.
My arm is twisted behind my back. No,
break it.
Yeah.
Here's a Captain Commando. What? No way. No, I don't want it.
Oh,
Get
here's
outta
Joe
here.
Valentine. Oh,
Get out of here, dude. That's
Oh,
on.
here's Misato. Oh,
yeah. It's like what? No. Here's a Shinji that no one's ever made. What?
Yeah.
Stop
Oh.
this. No one asked for this. I mean, everyone
Yeah.
has, but
Yeah.
no one.
Here's Bunny Boma. Oh,
Dude,
That'd be great.
if
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
they want every money.
Yeah. Done. Done deal. Done deal.
Mhm. But yeah, this is exciting. Like, just
super.
freaking 2 days apart. What are they? What's wrong with them, dude?
Yeah, we'll see what happens
They need to
tomorrow,
calm
man.
down.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Like I said, I don't know what the end of the week has entailed for
But
us.
see, that was garbage because like it started off with Cyclops and automatically just like, oh, I'm exhausted, right? The what's it called? The Ray and Oscar out of nowhere. So it's like now it's like, what are we expecting something now? No, stop
here's
it.
the
Stop
thing.
Bandai.
You can't even you don't know what they're gonna do because I would have never expected any of these two. So
Not
it
at
could
all.
be anything, dude.
Yeah.
No. And that's why it's like cool. I would love for this. Like, yeah, don't do Akira. Yeah, don't do Ghost in the Shell.
Oh my god, dude.
Don't you dare do the new Ghost in the Shell anime, guys. Stop
Oh
it,
my
Bandai.
God.
No, let's not go down there because
Don't
if
force
they did
money
Akira
out of my
figures, oh my
pocket.
god.
Yeah, but the new Ghost in the Shell looks exactly like the artwork.
It does. Oh,
It's a new anime coming out, so it's almost like perfectly lined up. Don't do it, Bandai. I dare you.
Yeah.
I dare you to not do
Yeah.
it. Prove me wrong. Yeah, but yeah, just these three alone, I'm like, cool. I gotta, July 1st, great. Now I gotta wait for them to go up so I can snag 2 each. Man, I don't even know anymore. Because the thing is, there's a chance I'll be in Japan in December. So I want to lock down at least the pre-order for Cyclops and the other two.
Mhm.
But if I see them there, I'm gonna pick them up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
have
Am I
to.
stupid? It's like,
Yeah.
don't you have these on pre-order? It's like, yeah. It's like, why are you getting them here? Because I'm here.
Yeah. It was like that moment at SDCC where they had Sakura early. I was like, I've already got Sakura, like 3. I ordered Max and got 3 Sakura, and then I was like, well, here's the 4th one because I'm not waiting until it comes out when I get home. I can have it right now.
Yeah, it's like, but are you gonna enjoy it here? I mean, I'm here.
Yeah.
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 Well, what about the ones at home? What about them? They're gonna be there too.
They'll be there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hours away, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm here right now. It's in my hand. What am I?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Of
Yeah.
course.
Live in the here and the now.
Exciting stuff.
Oh yeah. All right, gentlemen. Well, I think it's time to wrap it up. Thank you everybody for tuning in for our emergency broadcast. I hope you thought it was as crazy as we did. Oh man.
Maybe. There's a few people in here. Thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah,
Be
go
sure to hit
pre-order
that
this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, when it
pre-order
goes up next week.
Yeah, and hit the thumbs up on your way out. So thank you, everybody, once again. I'm Cheney180.
Jamba.
I'm 796.
Take it easy, guys.